Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to my realm. It's going to be a little bit of a shorter stream today. I do have some other plans later on in the evening. I'm going to be watching some more JoJo with some family members. But I did want to continue Skies of Arcadia just a little bit. I want to keep it a little consistent, but I also don't want to force myself to play a certain game. But I'm just having a lot of fun with Skies of Arcadia. I never really would have thought that I would have had this much fun with it because I've seen my brother play it hundreds of times, but this is the first time that I've actually legitimately played it by myself from start to finish, or at the very least where I'm at currently. But you just listened to Studiopolis Zone Act 1 from the Sonic Mania soundtrack, and you listened to Flying Battery Zone, which is the remix from the Weapon Fire Flash game, one of my all-time favorite Flash games. So I am still in the process of setting up. I'm a little later than I really intended to be. I've been having some issues with insomnia lately. I haven't really been getting more than 4 hours of sleep at a time. So usually what'll happen is I'll go to bed at night, and then I'll wake up, go to work, come back, and then sleep for the remaining 4 hours. So my sleep is very fragmented at the moment, so a lot of the time when I intend to do an early stream, I end up sleeping a lot longer than I intend to, and I'm hopefully gonna see about fixing my sleep schedule. It's a process among other things, but anyway, let's go ahead and get started with Skies of Arcadia, and let's see how far we can get. I don't know if I'm gonna focus on any of the discoveries just yet, but we'll see. Ooh, I'm a little short on my screen. Let me fix that. Alright, now we're in business. So last time we left off, I had only streamed for about maybe an hour and 20 minutes when I played this last. So we had defeated Recumen and the Lynx, so now we're kind of a little bit more free to roam the world as we see fit before we get to the next location. I think I might go back to Sailor's Island, or that Nazar town that I was at, just so I can kind of get a few of those wanted poster things. Oh, hey, a black pirate ship. But I gotta make sure that, yeah, I gotta heal first. Because I definitely want to get some experience in for the little Jack, but I also don't want to just recklessly go into any battle. So, I'm wondering, do I just use magic on the little Jack? Okay. I also need to give Ica some magic droplets. Well, really everybody. So last time I realized that I'm not really too worried about using specific colors in random battles, just because my damage output will get so great that it's not really going to matter in the long run for some of these locations. But that's really one of the big ways that you get magic XP is through using different moonstone colors in battle. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick with probably green for some people and then others different colors, because really the only ones that I'm really focused on right now are green and red in terms of my magic abilities. But let me go ahead and... because I have 2 3 cannons, and I was going to add the magic cannon that I just got. Or... oh, I guess the magic cannon... is that not an equipable item? So I guess that's maybe just like something that's defaulted onto the Little Jack. Okay, so looks like we're fighting fit. But I also want to check my items real quick. Just add that captain stripe. Okay. Alright, I think we're good. So, to Nazar or Sailor's Island, and then we will head to the Land of the Green Moon. I'm no coward. Give me all you got. This here's our turf. Don't think you can fly around these parts without paying a price. You are literally the lifeboat equivalent of that one guy's ship that I just took out in the last game. I say that and, you know, I don't want to get too arrogant because he might just completely smoke me, but, you know, famous last words. Let's see, do I have any... Okay. I guess I could use this bomb because I've literally just got one. So also kind of being familiar with, like, ship design to a degree, I'm just wondering how in the world that Black Pirate ship's able to stack those cannons like that. So it's like, it's almost like they have one in the captain's nest and then they have two separate rows full of cannons. Like, it's just, it's so silly, but, I mean, you know, it's a fantasy game, so I can suspend my disbelief. Okay, so that bomb was pretty worthless. But it did some damage, so... Yeah, we're gonna stand and fight. So if I use the 3 cannon, I can attack on the same round that I'm guarding. And then use the main cannon again. And yeah, let's focus for that next round. Okay, so how did you miss when you're literally right next to each other? And that's not how torpedoes work. You don't fire a torpedo at an angle from a fucking cannon. Oh yeah, I also do have to go back to Sailor's Island because I have to go get a torpedo. Because I remember before I went to Valua, the ship merchant said something about, like, getting torpedoes, so it'd probably be beneficial for me to either go to the ship merchant that's at Nazar, or go to Sailor's Island, but either way. Because I'd imagine that they have different stock because they're different locations entirely, but we'll see. And, there's a repair kit. Actually, I'll use a repair kit on the first turn, and then I'll use the 3 cannon, and then the main gun. And then we'll just go to town. Because the thing with these kinds of battles is that they really don't have any special moves. It's really just the basic setup of gear for these pirate ships. Like, they've got torpedoes, magic occasionally, and then they've got their main guns, of course. Oh, I guess I didn't even have to worry because I took him down. Sayonara. Okay, so I think that Nazar location is just this way because these pillars... Yeah, just right over here. Maramba. Because I don't remember a lot of these location names, unfortunately. Like, I can keep saying that I know a lot of this game by heart because of it being so, like, culturally important to my childhood. But, like, some of the pronunciations and, of course, some of the locations I just do not remember the name of. But, I mean, I try. I think the ship merchant's actually just down here. Now, don't strand us again, Drachma. I know we're in the exact same port you left us last time, but I think we've bonded enough to where you aren't going to leave us this time. Okay, so here's the ship merchant. We've got 10,000 gold, not bad. So... get a light torpedo. Then I'll replace one of my 3 cannons. Then, let's see. I'm not sure why I'd have to buy multiple of these. I guess it's kind of like a failsafe just in case, but... like, say, for example, if you accidentally, like, sell it or something, you have an opportunity to get it back, but... I just don't see any point in actually, like, buying multiple of the deck, especially with the Little Jack. Okay. So I still got a decent amount of gold to kind of get myself surplus of stuff I need, because I think healing items, for sure, are the things that I need surplus of, but there's other miscellaneous things I do want to get a hold of. So I'm going to buy these discovery things here, because... see, the discoveries are important, but they're more of a side feature at the moment for me, because I'm more focused on doing the story. I just hope it doesn't really bite me in the ass later on. But, you know, worst comes to worst, I can always, like, backtrack a little bit. Okay, so for the wanted list, like, you have to progress a certain amount of time in the game to actually fight some of these people. Like, some of them are story-based, some of them are not. But the wanted list, I think that might be a Legends exclusive feature, at least for some of these, because a lot of these are optional bosses that you can only fight if you met certain conditions in the game or certain amounts of progress. So, like, Baltor, we beat as a story battle, so he was kind of our first exposure to the wanted list. I don't know about Rupee, though. I think he might just be... I think he's like an optional one. And the rest of these, as far as I'm concerned, like there's maybe a couple that are story based, but I can't really tell you one way or the other because, I mean, I am playing this for the first time all the way through by myself, so it's like say for example you remember a movie that you saw and you loved as a kid, but then you haven't watched it since you were a child. Like there's a lot of things that you just don't remember about it. Like you'll remember the feelings and like certain like events that really stuck with you, but you don't really remember like specific plot points of a film. At least for me. That's kind of the feeling that I get with this. And that's another thing with Skies of Arcadia, is that it's just so hard to actually get a hold of this game nowadays. Because of it being a GameCube and Dreamcast only release, there's never been a digital re-release. So really, it's up to the fans to keep this game preserved, because there has been... First Four Figures did do a Vice and Ica statue. Vice first, then Ica, I think, last year. So there is interest in the Skies of Arcadia brand still. It's just that Sega's not really finding much importance in it at the moment, which is a shame. What's this? This has to be a discovery. Yep. To the north, the Imperial City, Valua, caution, low visibility. Well, yeah, considering it's literally a continent filled with thunderstorms. To the east, the City of Sand, Nosrad, strong currents. To the west, Sailor's Island, too much Loqua, aka too much beer. Okay, so Sailor's Island is actually behind me, but I see a Valuan ship in front of me and I just cannot resist. So, like, Valua is definitely not somewhere that's completely safe. Like, you can't just go fly around their airspace and not get detected. So, you'll find a lot of these Valuan battleships that kind of patrol the area. So, this one that's in front of me is similar to the one that Alfonso had in the opening of the game. So, because I need ship battle experience, let's go fight him. Since I just got that torpedo. Oh, this is just a spell ship. Death to anyone who dares oppose the power of the Valuan Empire. Actually, I'll do a torpedo first. And I'll do main cannon, and then guard. And then... yeah, we'll just guard. Like, I mean, it may be a small ship, but I'm not going to underestimate it, because I'm at a point in the game where even something like this can be a threat. I also realized that I probably should have bought, like, some ship supplies, like repair kits and so forth, but I am heading to Sailor's Island just after this battle, so... But yeah, that's something I've really got to, like, get better at, is actually healing myself before I go into a battle. Because, like, I just... For the last two streams, I've really just been winging it in terms of, going into either a boss battle or a story-based battle. Like, I gotta remember that I don't automatically heal after every encounter, so I've really gotta be more careful with that. And technically, I have the capability to use the harpoon cannon, but I don't have enough focus right now, so I'm just gonna ignore it for now. then I will guard that last round. So I am, when I get the opportunity, I'm going to experiment with that NVIDIA broadcast software. Because that software lets me cut out a lot of background noise. So, like, button clicking and so on. But, it does take a little bit of setup to do, so since I kind of started streaming a little later than I intended to, I didn't have the chance to really set that up. Because another thing that I need to do is expand my music playlist on stream. Because I have probably like 40, 50 songs, but like I'm so indecisive with what to play. I'm just so happy that I have a torpedo now. I still don't have a lot of focus, so I still can't, like, use multiple of what I want in a single turn. I'll just use the main cannon. Yeah. And then I promise I will remember to heal after the battle. Because I know that, my party is healed, like, just as, like, just like my standard, like, random battle party is fully healed. It's just that the little Jack was not. Okay. Add that to my tally, and let's paint it on the side like a World War II bomber. A Valuan spell ship has bit the dust. Yeah, because, as far as the, magic is concerned, like, I really want to, for sure, advance my magic level in terms of, like, the green, to get more of the healing stuff, and then, of course, the red magic, because I want to get, more of the Pyre-based abilities and Encrem. I don't really remember too much of the purple magic. I know that's mostly, like, ice-based, and then Webley and, like, Quicka. Like, I never used Quicka when I played it on my brother's file. But then again, I didn't really understand a lot of the features of the game, so I didn't really appreciate it as much. But it's, like, I don't think it would really help me too much. So I think right now I'm going to focus on getting green magic and red magic up. So let me see who's kind of lacking in that department. Okay, so she definitely needs really any other kind of magic experience. And then Drachma, yeah, he needs some too. And then Vice is pretty, like, well-balanced from what I remember, so. Yeah, so he's got pretty good red magic. Yeah, so I think I might just have him go for green as well. So green is going to be my focus for now, and then I'll move on to others as I get... Because I at least want to get... I think it's Sacrum, which heals your entire party. I want everyone to at least have that, and then I'll focus on other stuff. Because at the moment I could just really just use the crystals, but it's good to have the ability on hand just in case, like, I'm in a ship battle or something. Okay. Let's check the wanted poster first. Hey, I'm on the most wanted list from the Valuan Empire. I'm famous. Just need to beat Sentime the Tinker. I almost read Tinkerer. Calamity Clara, that's a pretty cool name. Well, at least Drachma's on the list. Angel of Death, Dyne of the Blue Storm, which of course is Vice's father, and then Gilder is number 1. Wait, what's this over here? Oh, it's just a map. So I think this is the random item merchant, but I'm gonna check the ship merchant first. Yeah, because this one's got like a pirate ship or like a vessel on the top of it, so. Yes, I do want to buy stuff. I want to see if you have any better stock than Ramba. And it looks like they've got really the same stuff, so I guess it might be universal, at least at this point in the game. Because, like, it just got to the point where I'm able to do, like, more ship battles at my own discretion. Oh, I don't want, like, 30-something. I'd say, like... I mean, it's only, like, 930 gold to buy, like, a bunch, so may as well. So that'll cover me for at least a little while. Because I don't remember if I can use any of my healing crystals during battle. I think it's just the repair kits and magic for ship battles. Okay, and which merchant was she? Okay, she's just the item merchant, so I'm gonna get some healing crystals from her. And about magic droplets. I don't really think, no. I'll buy a couple Curia crystals. Because those are only really useful, like, if I get poisoned or somebody gets stoned in battle. And then last but not least, I'll check the weapons merchant, which is just across the ways. Like, I mean, I'm pretty comfortable with where I'm at right now, but it's good to just kind of see what they have in stock at this point, because... like, there's a lot of, like, different setups and different ways you can go about it, but I'm sure there's a meta for this, but I just kind of want to play it my own way, just because... like, I have a lot of nostalgia for this game, even though I never, like, properly played it start to finish. Okay, so it looks like I already got a lot of what they have. Hey, Pol, hope you're doing okay. Might have to go soon because me, Dark and Shark, are going to watch more JoJo. Oh yeah, absolutely, Dio. It was really fun. Yeah, like, I can't believe that I actually was able to do that tower. Like, I was able to get to the top and then go all the way back down. Like, that was a lot of fun. Like, I really want to do that again sometime. But yeah, don't sweat it. I'm gonna have a reasonably short stream today, just because I'm also going to be watching JoJo later. Because my mother's coming over and we're gonna continue Stardust Crusaders. So, I also realized I probably should have put the stream notification in my own server. I was just so focused on getting the stream started and get everything set up that I just completely forgot. It's gonna be a, well, actually I could just copy paste the link that's there already. Okay, so that's taken care of, so everyone in the server chat should know that I'm alive. Yeah, we're definitely all JoJo heads. I mean, it's such a good show. Like my mom, for example, has never really watched anime save for, like, Sailor Moon. So, like, JoJo, like, at first glance, seems like it'd be a really hard, like, starter for people who haven't really been exposed to a lot of anime. But because I have kind of that, bond with my mom about, like, the different music references and stuff, because I grew up with a lot of 80s and 70s, 80s, 90s culture in terms of, like, music. So it's a good way to bond, because it's, like, one of my favorite things we used to do when I was younger is do music trivia on those, like, satellite radio channels, like Sirius XM and so on. Like, just a party game that we made up on our own. And JoJo's kind of like an evolution of that, so, like, whenever a character comes up that's a certain band reference, like, I just want to see, like, if she gets it. If she sees the OVA, she might get really nostalgic. Or it does, closer to Sailor Moon's. Oh, yeah, I've seen a little bit of the OVA, but not much. I know about the tanker, but I never really watched it, like, start to finish. Like, it's from, like, 93 or, like, 94 or something. Like, I know it's, like, early 90s. But at this point, I can't watch the OVA with my mom yet, because we're just starting out in Stardust Crusaders. But I'm really excited for the episodes that we're going to be watching today, because we're going to introduce her to Polnareff. And something about Polnareff is just, what's really cool is that, like, I don't know if it's intentional or not, but it has to be, is that he's, like, the Princess Bride, like, personified in a character. And The Princess Bride is probably one of my all-time favorite movies and one of my favorite 80s movies. Because, like, the whole shtick of, where's the man with the two right hands is the same exact line that is used in The Princess Bride. Like, where's the man with 6 fingers? It's the same. They even use the same blade, more or less. So it's like, like, The Princess Bride is a movie that, like, if you haven't seen it, it's a movie that I want every one of my friends to see, or just, like, anyone who hasn't seen it to watch, because it's a classic. Like, it's just one of the best movies ever made. Like, it's hilarious, it's got a good love story, it's got a really good cast, like, Andre the Giant is in it. Is that... I gotta be really cautious, because I think that might be the ship of the Angel of Death. I don't know if I can fight her where I'm at right now, but I'll approach with caution. Well, I got into a random battle anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm gonna switch to green. So his, like, it's like a crab claw. Okay, so that's how you tell, because of the thing on the side.
Here goes.
I mean, I could attempt to fight the Angel of Death right now, but I would probably lose. But, I'll do it anyway, if it is the Angel of Death. Just so I can kind of, like, gauge where I'm at in terms of skill. Because I think Angel is one of those bosses that's from the Legends version of this game. But let's kind of see if that's who it is. Yep, it's the Angel of Death. Yep, Piastel herself. Her theme is just so menacing, and she uses a fucking scythe like the Grim Reaper. So I don't remember how hard her first boss is, because she's like, without spoiling too much of the later game, because she's an optional thing, like, you don't have to fight her, but she is, she's a reoccurring boss, so, like, each time you fight her, she gets stronger, but, like, she can wipe a team pretty easily, and I might just be overestimating her at this point, but I also don't want to underestimate her, because I know how dangerous she is. Like, you don't get nicknamed the Angel of Death for no reason. Like, usually people give you your nicknames. Like, in my case, I chose, like, my pen name and my name and so on, but, like, in terms of, like, a notoriety nickname, people usually give that to you. Yeah, see, like, it's not a good thing when bounty hunters start coming after you, especially ones called the Angel of Death. I didn't really take any damage in that last battle, so I should be good to go.
On guard.
Alright, Piastol, let's see what you're made of. I also need to see what color she is, because since she's a boss... Okay, so she is blue, and then her little minion thing is green. Okay, so she's blue. So I guess yellow is what I need, according to this chart. I guess so. I could be reading it backwards, but again, like, this is more of just gauging if I can actually fight her at this point. So, definitely gonna take out her little minion here first, though. Just because it's just really dangerous to have, like, a healer, especially for a boss like this. Actually, no. I will attack... I don't know, I don't think she does any, like, magic-based abilities, but just to be safe. And then I will have Drachma Focus.
Delta Shield! Die.
Oh, well, I think it's probably a good idea I got those Kyria crystals, but... Delta Shield.
Die.
See, like, it's interesting that I'm finding her now, because I was just watching the scenes of death from Puss in Boots. It looks like it looks like it's a pretty good film for, like, a spin-off of the Shrek series. So I will boost myself up there. And I'll use Delta Shield another turn.
Delta Shield! Ha!
Not sure what that does.
Moons, give me strength.
Oh. Excuse that, but I completely forgot that Delta Shield is a blessing and a curse, so, like, you can use... they can't use magic on you, but you can't use magic on yourself. So, that sucks. Yeah, well, might as well just use Cutlass Fury. And then, I'll use a Glyph of Might. And I'll just have Fina continually attack this guy.
Die. Let's try this.
Okay, so I don't remember if she actually heals the Death Hound in return. I think the Death Hound just exclusively heals her, but I could be wrong. Because I think she's primarily, like, offense. Okay, so I will use Cutlass Fury on Piastol. Fina, have her attack Piastol, and then I will have... Oh, that's what it does. I can't focus whenever I have that status effect. And I'll just have Drachma attack Piastol.
Die. Let's try this.
Done like dinner. Why did it get so heroic when she still has nearly a full health bar? I guess maybe because I took out her Death Hound. So now I'm going to focus on powering up Drachma, because he's really my powerhouse at the moment, so... Vice Focus, Micah Attack... I'll have her use a Glyph of Might on Drachma, and then Drachma still can't focus, so I'll just have him attack again.
On guard!
Well... I guess axe that Glyph of Might plan because she just wiped Fina, so... Eh.
Here goes!
Okay, so I will not use Cutlass Fury just yet. I'll use my Rhizome Box on Fina. Then, I'll just have Drachma attack. Well, if that takes out Drachma, I'm fucked. Okay, thank goodness. Oh. Oh, it seems like my tracking was a little screwy on my model. Okay, it's fixed. Okay, attack. 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 Well, actually, no, I need to use that Glyph of Might if I still have it. So... use that on Drachma. Attack, attack, and then tackle.
On guard!
Yep, it's a good thing that I didn't have her use it, because she's down again.
I'm so sorry.
Here goes!
Here goes.
Alright, come on, but come on. I nearly called him Big Boy. Come on, Drachma, let's do this.
Take that.
Alright. Barring any unforeseen circumstances, we should be able to beat her in the next few turns. Yeah, may as well. Actually, no, I'm going to save Cutlass Fury for that. And then, yeah, he doesn't have any substantial magic, so I'll just use regular attacks for now.
On guard!
Oh, please don't take out... Okay, Dracma. He can take the hit. Because I think if I get one more Cutlass Fury out, I should be able to take her out.
Die.
Or at least a critical hit, I think. Alright, let's just go to town. Okay, I can... that's manageable even if Drachma gets taken out. Oh, I hate that. But it's no use because we're taking her out.
Cutlass Fury!
How can this be?
Right into Drachma, too. Let's go, Eno stream. Hey, Trends, good to see ya! Yeah, I definitely need to probably fix my tracking a little bit for my model. Like, it's the same settings, but it just looks a little weird today. Ooh. Now, if only Fina and Drachma were up, because they'd get those level ups too, because now Drachma is, like, ridiculously under-leveled.
How can this be?
So, Paya stole, like... I was able to beat her this time. Just this time. Because that move, Tempest Dance, that she uses... each time you fight her, like, consecutively... Because you have to do certain, like, events in the story and, like, certain events throughout the world to actually get another black spot. Because, like, anytime you go to a Sailor's Guild, get a black spot, you're able to fight her. But each time you fight her, she gets another, like, turn to that special move. So that first attack that she did where she took out Fina and almost Drachma, she gets another one. I think there's a total of 4 or 5 hits that she can do on you. So that's usually a death sentence if she does that special move and you're unprepared. So I definitely am probably going to have to do some grinding either off-stream or just, like, dedicate, like, a stream to grinding and just, like, talking and chit-chatting. Okay, so I definitely gotta heal after that, because, oof. I mean, I guess I underestimated myself a little bit, because I didn't think that I'd actually be able to beat her at the point that I'm at, but I did, just by the skin of my teeth. Okay. Actually gonna probably give that to Fina, because she needs it way more than I do. And don't really need to use my magic droplets yet. Okay, so I need to find a merchant that sells Rhizome boxes and crystals. Because, like, I don't have a very good stock of those at the moment. Rhizome is basically, like, for Final Fantasy fans, it's the Phoenix Down equivalent. So, like, if I get knocked down, I can use that, and I'll be fine. So, before I'm gonna go fight that ship ahead, and then I'm gonna go to the Green Moon. So I spent kind of like an hour just kind of like grinding and doing various things, but it's good to get this experience in just so I'm a little more prepared for the next area. Let's see if this is a battleship or a spell ship. Ooh, goody! An actual battleship. This should give me a good haul. So basically we're fighting the same kind of ship that was in the introduction of the game in the cutscene. Actually, no, I gotta use my torpedo first. But just being able to fight this battleship now, because like at the introduction of the game, we were on one of those battleships, and now we're actually in our own ship fighting the same class of ship. So it shows you just how far you've come in a little bit of time. Okay, so it looks like he's pretty hardened, so I gotta be careful. If I play my cards right, I might actually be able to use the harpoon cannon on him. But if I take him out, I'm going to get a pretty substantial amount of XP. But I don't want to underestimate any of these enemies right now. Just because, like, I don't want to get cocky and, like, get into a battle I can't win. Okay, so I can use the harpoon cannon next round, so I think for this point, I'm gonna primarily focus just so I can get the power for it. And then next turn, I'll use the harpoon cannon with the torpedo. So, how's everybody doing this Friday? Like, I have a really weird work schedule, so Fridays are a bit weird for me. I still work weekends, but how's everybody doing tonight? I think stream days are probably one of my favorite days of the week, just so I can unwind, I can relax, I can be myself, and just hang out with everybody. Like, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, Friday. Because you gotta get down on Friday. I remember when that song came out, I was a freshman in high school. Okay, and then I will use a repair kit. I don't think I'm gonna need to use another repair kit, but we'll see. Because as far as I'm aware, they just have the sub-cannons, the main cannons, and then the torpedoes, and then magic. And that's kind of like a common occurrence with a lot of these in-the-world ship battles. Alright, here we go!
Harpoon cannon, fire!
Ooh, he survived the harpoon cannon. Realistically, though, like, going up against a ship that size with the heavy armaments, the Little Jack wouldn't stand a realistic chance. But, I mean, in a fantasy game with magic and all sorts of stuff, I mean, I can believe it that the Little Jack can survive. But, like, let's, like, be for real. We're literally a fishing vessel going against a battleship. after that turn, I'll use a repair kit, and then I'll guard for that turn. Oh, man. So Skies of Arcadia actually got the most recent, like, game-related Skies of Arcadia, the game-related thing Skies of Arcadia has been in. Vice was a playable character in Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transformed, and there was also a Skies of Arcadia themed stage as well, which is really cool. They even remixed a couple songs from the game. Exactly. Okay, so I'll just, all hands on deck. I'm just gonna use a torpedo, 3 cannon, main cannon, and then I'll guard for my last turn. Because, I mean, well, I probably could have taken him out with just the cannon. I just, you know, better to be safe than sorry. But it is pretty dangerous to kind of fly around the balloon airspace, because you've really got a lot of these battleships patrolling the area. Oh, I missed both? Are you serious? Damn it. But I think I used pretty much all of my weapons in one turn, so... Alright, so this time with feeling, I'm gonna take him out. If you knew what we know about... Okay. Alright, so we're just gonna go again, pretty much just throwing everything we have at him. Ooh, nice. Level up. There is something I do want to show real quick before I go to the Green Moon. So I'll have Ica use... So, earlier we escaped from the Grand Fortress, but literally if we want to, we can just go right up on it. So what's really cool is a lot of these locations that you see in cutscenes have a real, like, game world counterpart. So you can see, like, certain places that you've been. So this is what the Grand Fortress that we just escaped from about 2 streams ago looks like in the game world. So, like, it's got the spotlights and, like, these big guns and everything. It's really cool. But I also wanted to go to the bridge because I haven't really explored the little jack very much. And since we've got a few more things, like we got the magic cannon, and then we got that new engine from the Lynx, I'd like to kind of take a look at it. So, my question is, because in that cutscene from the last stream, we took this engine from that Valuan battleship, But, like, how in the hell did Drachma haul that off all by himself? Like, he had to have at least had a crane or something. Because, like, the way that this is all, like, set up, like, the... I don't know if I can go first person here. Okay. But just looking at how this is set up, like, that would have taken a lot of time to, like, iron all this together, weld it. But, again, you gotta suspend my disbelief, because it is, you know, a fantasy game. Okay, so, not really much to see. Let me talk to them real quick. Okay. So now we will leave the Voluanair space and head straight to Ixataka, or Ixataka. I think it's Ixataka. I'll probably interchange both of those terms just because. Mirage Island. I think that's actually a more rare discovery that I'm really glad that I actually was able to get. Okay. So, Ixataka is kind of in this direction, because I have to go through South Ocean, which South Ocean, I go through this little whirly bit here, and then it's kind of in this general area, so I've got to kind of go directly south. But the question is, do I go fight that Valuan battleship to get more experience, or do I go straight there? You know what? I'll go fight that battleship real quick, and then we'll go to Ixataka, just because I want to get a good amount of experience in before I go there, just so I'm leveled up enough to where I don't have to really worry about grinding any. So, yeah, let's go ahead and fight this battleship, and then we'll go straight there. Because as it's apparent with my battle with Pyastol, I definitely need to level up a bit more. And fighting these battleships that have a lot more health than I do really gets me where I need to be. Focus, and then I'll guard. Because, like, just by battling it last time, I got, like, 3 levels, so these are definitely, like, good cannon fodder for me. But something I've really liked about Skies of Arcadia is just the variety of battles that you can do. Like you got your ship battles, your random encounters, your optional bosses. Like, there's just a lot here to take in. Like, a lot of this is optional. Like, you don't have to do it, but you're rewarded if you do so. And I think that's really awesome, because a lot of games nowadays pad a lot of content. Actually, I'll just guard for this turn, and then I will launch a torpedo. Actually, no, I probably should have focused, because... oh well. It is what it is. Because I could use the harpoon cannon next round. I don't know if I have enough focus to do that. hopefully I have enough to use the harpoon cannon next round. If I don't, it's not a big deal. Okay, I do. And then I can actually use a 3 cannon. Well, can I use another torpedo? Okay, cool. So I can hit him with 2 torpedoes in the harpoon cannon. I don't think that'll take him out, but it'll definitely give him a run for his money. Then I will focus for that last turn. Alright, here we go, here we go. 2 torpedoes in the harpoon cannon. Let's take him out. Oh, yeah! See, let's see how much we got. Okay, so no level ups, but I mean, it's still pretty good. So I think from now on, what I'll do in terms of like getting to Ixataka is I will just, like, if there's a ship battle on the way there, I'll encounter it. But like, since I'm still in Valuan airspace, that was really the only reason I fought that battleship. So I think what I'll do is I'll go directly south, and then I'll go west once I reach about Shrine Island. Because I think I can go through the... I don't know if I can go through the sky rifts yet. Oh, hey, fish. Okay, so I'll try to go through those sky rifts, but if it doesn't let me, I may have to go directly to Shrine Island and Pirate Isle and so on. Because like there are certain places I can go, like the world's more open, but it's not that open.
Here goes! Over there!
So there is another HD mod for this. I think the one that I have that was from the Dolphin forums. It basically like kind of up-reses a lot of the character models, like at least for the main cast, and makes it look prettier. But there's another one that somebody literally went in with Photoshop and up-res and redid a lot of the textures. But the problem is that the download link for it's on a really sketchy website. And I don't know how well it would work with the mod that I already have. So I think I might just play vanilla, like, with this HD mod that I have for the time being. But, I don't know, you know, things change, and I've just heard that mod in specific causes some game crashes. Okay, so I can't go through the sky rifts yet. So I will have to go to Shrine Island, Pirate Isle, and then through here, because I have to go through South Ocean to get there. Is that a black pirate ship down there? Who's that? Oh no, it's a merchant ship. Anytime they mention, like, Valua has laws against piracy, I think of that early 2000s, like, PSA with, like, you wouldn't steal a car. Or I'm thinking of the parody. No, it's like, you wouldn't steal a car. You know, downloading films is stealing and all that. I think it was the Gmod Idiot Box that did the parody of that. Because, like, I get the Gmod Idiot Box and the Idiots of Gary's Mod confused, because both of them are kind of, like, random skits, but, like, Idiot Box is, like, more, like, focused on one thing, and it's just, like, they're doing parodies of commercials and stuff. But, like, the Idiots of Gary's Mod is literally just, like, a bunch of their friends just dubbing over a bunch of famous stuff, or, like, very similar series in the same time frame, but, like, it's... I get them confused all the time. I really hope that, Das Bullshit returns to YouTube, though, because I really want to see more Idiot Box, but, like, you know, if he's fatigued from it, and just, like, doing YouTube stuff in general, I fully understand that.
That was easy.
Just because I've been in that position, too, where I've been, like, really fatigued from doing YouTube content. Oh, sweet, a Moonberry! So, let me see who actually could benefit the most from that. Because Vice is pretty well off right now. That's Lambda Burst. Let me see if Fina... Fina has some pretty good, like... Yeah, I'm... You know what? I'll give her that just because it's one move. And then that's Spirit Charge, so that'll be really beneficial for me, so... and then I guess I'll just, I'm pretty satisfied with that for now, because... See, now that I think about it, I really should have probably just given him Spirit Charge, like, earlier, because that gives me, like... It's like a super focus move. So I get, definitely, like, more points to use in battle, so I really should have thought that through a little more. Okay, so... That's me going east, so I need to go... south. So if I cut through here, I'll go back to the area of, like, Pirate Isle and so on. No. I'm not going to focus all of my attacks on the Looper, but I am going to focus at least two.
Here goes.
This freaking hula hoop cast form looking... Okay, good. I took him out.
That was fun.
I mean, they may look cute. I'll admit they do look cute. But, that being said, I still hate the loopers. Because I need the experience. So Southwest is probably my best bet. Or not, because there's Sky Rifts. Because if I remember right, South Ocean has like a lot of like tornadoes and stuff. Okay, so that's Pirate Isle. I'm not gonna land at Pirate Isle because I still think they're selling like the starter gear there. So there's really no incentive for me to actually bring my ship to dock and land. These freaking hula hoops!
Take this.
I mean, a bit overkill, but I appreciate your enthusiasm, Drachma. Hula hoop! Yeah, after they saw that punch from Drachma, they're just all trying to run away now. So, actually, no, I'll use Rain of Swords because that's an AoE. And then I'll just rely on that to maybe hit the looper. Alright, here we go. Done like dinner.
We did it!
Which is actually something that I have to figure out because I'm not sure what I'm gonna eat for dinner. Okay. Okay, it looks like I am going the right way. I think this is a discovery too, but I think I might have already gotten it. Yeah. At least I think so. Okay. So let's kind of go this direction, kind of see what we're looking at here, because this is kind of where we started in the beginning of the game, and I don't remember what's behind it. Because I do, of course I have the map, and I know where I'm supposed to go, but it's just I don't know the specific route that the game wants me to take right now. And another looper bites the dust.
That was fun!
Yeah, but I think what I'll do is, probably later on, like, I might play, like, some of this on my own to grind a little bit, just so I don't spend a lot of the stream time just doing random battles over and over again. Okay, so that is a route I can't take right now. So it looks like I'm gonna have to go through that, that rocky rift thing that's over there. Worst comes to worst, I can consult an actual, like, map of the area.
Here goes!
But I don't want to do that unless I have to, you know? Like, I want to actually do this as, like, on my own
That
as
was easy.
much as I possibly can. So, let's kind of try, like, this area over here. Because, like, my childhood memory says that Ixotaka is kind of, like, in this direction, but I can't really rely on my childhood memory to be completely accurate, so I'm going to try over here. And, because, like, this is still kind of the southern ocean direction. And these little this little, like, line right here represents the sky rifts that I can't go through. So I haven't explored this area over here yet, so I don't know how far that rift goes, so we'll just have to see. Let's get some fish. Okay. It's probably gonna take me like an hour just to get there. It's not a big deal, though. I mean, if I make any sort of progress, it's great, because, like, I don't really have, like, a set time for, like, when I want to beat these games. And I also, like, since I'm streaming 2 games at a time, like, so I do Star Fox Adventures on my other day, and then this day I'm streaming Skies of Arcadia. I really want to, at some point, be able to stream more days, if I can. But, like, I'll be honest with you, chat, like, work's been really rough. Like, there's been a lot of stuff going on, and it's kind of dampened my spirits a little bit. I mean, work does that to a lot of people, but, like, my dream job that I had has really turned into a nightmare. And this is kind of like my way of escaping from that and enjoying myself. So I'm just kind of like in that point in time where I'm just trying to like figure out what I need to do next. Okay, back this way. Okay, so I can go through here. I think that's what it's intending for me to do. See, I don't know if a special move is a guaranteed hit on the looper, but I'll take it. Because, like, any looper that I can take out is satisfying for me. Plus, me just kind of, like, dilly-dallying around like this really gets me some good experience anyway. So, I mean, that's good. Nope, don't push me out. Okay, I believe this is South Ocean. Let's see, is there anything over there? Check and see if there's any discoveries over here. Like, I'm not really too focused on them at the moment, but it's good to kind of, like, if there's an obvious one, I'll go out and get it. But, like, I'm not gonna, like, actively search for them at the moment, especially when there's, like, really important story beats that are coming up. Oh yeah, I need to use Alpha Storm. Oh, 2 for 1. Even better. Ah, these freaking hula hoops. This is my first time seeing this animation on stream.
Moons! Petrify my enemy!
We did it!
Yeah, I really feel that the loopers are the Skies of Arcadia equivalent of Shedinja from the Pokemon franchise. Very, like, low health, but is really hard to actually hit. Like, so, I hate to make this comparison, but they're the Shedinja and technically the Sands, but I don't think they do a lot, at least the common ones don't do a lot of damage to you, so they're just really hard to hit, but it's you get rewarded fairly well if you do hit them. Okay, I think that's just part of the thing. There's those tornadoes. Woof. Oh. I have found the sky coral. Microorganisms called sky coral attach themselves to the moonstone boulders and grew to form these reefs. They flourish only in very specific conditions and can take 200 years to grow. Their various colors and shapes have long been valued for their beauty. Okay. So, I think I'm still going in the wrong direction, because, like, I see South Ocean now, but there's also still a sky rift in front of me that I can't traverse, so I think what I'll do is I'm gonna turn back a bit and kind of, like, see where I can go from there. Oh, nice. Oh dear, gotta run.
That was easy.
Alright, well, see you later, Trent. It's always good to have you on stream. Like, I definitely appreciate all the support. I'll see you next time. Okay, so, yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to go this way. Because that's South Ocean behind this rift. Okay, I see what I need to do. I need to actually go back to Sailor's Island and then loop around and go this way. So I was technically in the right ballpark, but I think that's the important part of this game, is just kind of exploring and trial and error, because, like, I don't want to just have everything handed to me. Speak of the devil about things being handed to me, thanks to that Discovery game. Only small islands such as Pirate Isle and Shrine Isle lie in the area where silver moonstones fall. So deposits this large are very hard to come across. Legends say that silver moonstones hold the power of life, but the truth remains unknown. So, like, where is that? Like, is it behind me? Oh, it's right there. Aw, man, I literally wasn't... I didn't even move. I just, like, turned to my camera and then... Oh, random battle. But that's something that I have to get used to with Skies of Arcadia, is that the random battles are ridiculous. But surprisingly enough, it's actually not as much as the original game. The Dreamcast version, from my understanding, had, like, a substantially higher random battle rate, so this is actually more tame in comparison. And for any JRPG, I appreciate the random encounters, but sometimes it can get a little annoying, but it's good to get, like, these out of the way so I can get XP, like, on the way to my next location.
That was fun.
Okay, so through this, and then I go through that tunnel to Nazar again. I think it was worth the detour. Alright, so if I go through there, it'll lead me to South Ocean. And we get to see the big, scary, giant tornadoes. Oof, there's a lot of dust and sand in the air. Alright, I gotta go. Take care, Popo. Alright, well, it was good to have you pop into the stream, Dio. Enjoy watching JoJo. Have a good time with it. I'm gonna watch some myself later, so... But I'll see you later. Oh yeah, that'd be really fun. Like, I'd love that. But you know, like, I'm not too concerned about it right now. I'm just having fun with what I'm doing. It lets me kind of escape from things for a bit. Okay, so South Ocean, here we come. Oh, no, I need to use Alpha Storm on the Looper, otherwise it's going to get away. Aw, man! I had to pay attention to the color. I mean, if I miss one Looper, it's not really too bad, but, I mean, I'd rather not miss any. Ah, these hula hoops! Deserve popularity, or good streamer, containing no doubt, deserves recognition.
Over there.
Oh, you're gonna make me blush, Dio. Thank you. I mean, I do this because I have fun with it, and I want everyone else to have fun. Like, because I recognize that a lot of people are going through hard times right now, and like, this helps me, but I want it to help other people too. Like, that's why, like, I want to bring back, like, this 2000s nostalgia thing that I do along with the other stuff I do. But I really appreciate that, Dio. That's, like, really sweet. So thank you. And again, I hope you enjoy your JoJo. Because I know I will later. In about, roughly an hour.
Serves up right.
Oh, what the... My resolution, like, messed up for a minute there. I tell you what, these tornadoes spooked me when I was a kid. Like, tornadoes have always been, like, a really big fear of mine. But, like, I always just imagine... Because looking at the scale of these things, like... Now, if I were to kind of compare that to, like, a real-world tornado, like... I'd say, like, some of those... Like, maybe that one over there might be, like, close to a more realistic size. But... I don't know, like, it's hard to gauge based on that. I mean, they're really cool to see on video, but they're terrifying to experience in real life. Alright, catch you later, Dio. Listen up, boy, this area is known as South Ocean. It's considered to be one of the most difficult to play. Well, literally, yeah, because there's literally, like, 5 tornadoes that are continuously, like, rotating. I mean, I'd be concerned because we're flying that close to a tornado. I mean, just look at the size of this thing! I mean, we can't, like, literally fly into it. I mean, that would be ill-advised, but, like, it's huge. And I think we can actually see them in the background, too. Yeah, there's a couple. Okay, I'm gonna use Cutlass Fury on that loop, what does it say, Loopalon? Yeah, I thought it said Loopathon.
Here goes.
Ooh, those guys take a lot of hits. Alright, Loopalon is dead. Oh, you've gotta be kidding me, no! They can use silver magic?! No!
Over there.
I mean, I guess that's why they're called Gravers. Oh, man. I didn't know that they could use silver magic. Like, I thought that... Well, I mean, I knew that, like, Eternus was an ability that comes later on, but... Like, I didn't think that I'd be encountering it this early in the game. I'll stave off using Spirit Charge for now, but still. That's genuinely shocking. So I guess I gotta be more, considerate when using, like, certain abilities. Like, I probably should use, like, Delta Shield next round. Well, yeah, I'll use Delta Shield, Lunar Glyph, and then I'll attack with Drachma. Magic? It's like the game didn't even know what this thing was doing. Oh, I got 606. Well, I have 666 gold. Like, that's okay. Oh, yeah, I should probably heal Vice, considering he's literally at 1 HP. Oh, he still needs healing. Okay, so since I'm fighting more of these things, Delta Shield, Lunar Glyph on the Loopalon, and then this time I will have Drachma use Spirit Charge. I mean, I'm in the ballpark of where I need to be, so that's the good news. Damn it. Okay, it's a good call that I used Delta Shield then. So I think they realized they fucked up, so now they're bailing. I'll probably use Rain of Swords next turn if I can, just so I can get like an AoE. Because I'm not really sure if... Well, I guess they are green, so I could try, like, red magic, but I guess we'll see. Like, whichever comes first, I'll use Rain of Swords or Pyram. Okay, so I'll use Pyram. And then Delta Shield. Attack. And then... attack. So, I wonder if that magic question mark attack is basically the equivalent of splash in this game. Like, I don't know if it does anything. Well, at least I got most of them. It's just the Lupulons that are trouble. I mean, it's good XP, but I would like to get to Ixataka at least with enough time to explore the area. Alright. Cutlass Fury. Attack. Attack, attack. Yeah, because I anticipate that the Skies of Arcadia streams are probably gonna... it's probably gonna take me at least a couple months for me to complete this game, just because of how long and thorough it is. So... I mean, it'll take me a while, but it's gonna be a good journey, I think, because, like, this is a game definitely worth playing and something that I'm really glad that I get to share with everybody, because I don't see a lot of people on Twitch streaming this game. Like, I know that, I think Games Done Quick did it recently, but that's a completely different thing. Like, they're playing it more for, like, completing it in a fast manner rather than actually, like, experiencing it for the story. Which is, I respect that. I mean, Awesome Games Done Quick is a really good, like, charity incentive. It's really great. Oh yeah, I need to use Delta Shield. Yep, good call. Because I think a bulk of the streams is really just, like, random battles trying to get to where I need to go. I mean, that's not a bad thing, because I'd like to get the experience in.
Over there.
But I do, like, I just can't run from battles because I want to get a certain, title. And running from really any battle is not advised if I want to do that. Because I think a grave mistake that I made when I played this on my brother's file, and I think a mistake that we both made, is that we really just ran from every battle that we encountered. So we really only got experience from the occasional random battle that we did do. So, like, we were severely underleveled, and somehow we were able to clutch a win. I think it's really not even so much the enemies, it's just the frequency of them. Because these guys take a lot of hits. So they definitely take a lot more time to actually take out. But they're especially dangerous because they can use Silver Magic, with Eternum being an instant KO if it hits one of your party members, which... That's the usefulness of Delta Shield, is that it nullifies any of that magic effect on me, so... Really, they can only use physical-based attacks on me. Alright, let's take him out. Come on, Vice. We got one survivor.
Over there.
That wasn't so bad.
I actually watched a video from, I think his name is Skalagrim, on YouTube about Vice's fighting style. And apparently, like, it has its uses, so you use, like, the front sword kind of like as a blocking tool more than anything else. So there is some usefulness to it, but, like, in terms of, like, me and, like, the martial arts that I practice, I primarily use, like, at least in, like, where I'm training now, I use just single, like, swords. But I do eventually want to learn how to use two weapons at once. But, like, I'm at a point where I only know how to use just one thing at a time.
Over there.
Nearly got ahead of myself there while taking a drink. I forgot to use Delta Shield. I'm not really too concerned with Eternum as an ability because that's a single attack. Like, it only can hit one of my party members. I'm really only concerned if any of these enemies know Eternus, which can instant KO your entire team. So really, like, later on, like, Ica is pretty much just relegated to using Delta Shield, like, every turn because of the danger of Eternus. Okay, Rain of Swords. Delta Shield. Attack, attack.
Over there.
Yeah, because if Rain of Swords doesn't take this guy out, then I'm doing something wrong.
That was fun.
Okay. It's like you have to consistently push forward on your control stick, otherwise it'll push you back. Because they weren't kidding when they said South Ocean was, like, really hard to traverse. Because I think once I get past these tornadoes, I should be fine. But it's just a matter of getting through all these damn random battles. It's the same enemies every time! Why? And I know I could switch to a more appropriate Moonstone color because I'm basically just using the same color against them. But primarily the reason why I'm not is because I really need to level up Ica, Fina, and Drachma with their green magic.
Over there. Yeah.
So that did something, but I don't know what it did.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Took one out. Alright, Rain of Swords, Stealth to Shield. Attack this damn Lupulon. I mean, Looper's a pretty, like, general term that I could use, but, I mean... Lupulon. Okay. One more.
It looks like we won.
Okay. Need to heal real quick. Come on, gotta get past this one tornado. Come on, little Jack, you got this. Oh, like this is hell. It's the same shit over and over again. You know what? I'm just gonna focus like all of my power and just taking those guys out, because the Lupulons usually die in like 1 to 2 hits anyway. I just hope that once I get past South Ocean, I don't have to fight these guys again until I go back to South Ocean.
Over there.
But again, curse my stubbornness, because I'm just a little bit stubborn in just getting this, like, green magic XP for everybody that I just have not switched any of my Moonstone colors. I mean, I could, but, you know, I do want to get some of the higher level magic as soon as I can. Because I think my focus is definitely going to be, like, green and red moon magic. But I probably will end up switching just in case I get into more of these battles, because, like, if I encounter these guys a bunch more, then I'll probably end up switching to it, just because I do want to get to Ixotaka, but I also don't want to be, like, continually fighting the same enemies over and over again, like, with doing the same strategy. It's just, I think I'm almost through South Ocean. I think there's just a little bit more that I have to go through. I'm thinking that's the last tornado that I have to go through. But we'll see. Okay, so let me look at my handy-dandy chart here and see what their weaknesses are. And according to this chart... purple is good. Well, purple and blue. So I think I'll go with purple just because I don't have a lot of purple-related magic. And then I'll actually keep Fina with green just because. And then subtract my purple.
Delta shield!
Definitely curse my stubbornness with not running from any battles, but, you know, that's something that my brother drilled into my head when I played this game as the kid, and well, now, is that just don't run from battles. Because you have incentive to actually not run from them later on, but it really helps, like, leveling up to not run from any, because while the frequency is a little high, it definitely is not as bad as it was in the original, from my understanding. So, I actually do have a physical copy of this game that I gave my brother for Christmas. Me and my brother have a physical copy of Skies of Arcadia that we've had since 2003. And then, I gave him, probably I think 2 Christmases ago, I gave him a Dreamcast copy of this game. We don't have a Dreamcast to play it, but, you know, it's good to have, like, a physical copy of the game, just because, like, just to say you have it. It's kind of like, I actually have, quite a substantial collection of Star Fox figures.
That was easy.
It's probably one of the, like, only collections of stuff that I have, because I have a couple different, like, gaming collectible shelves. Like, I have a travel shelf with all of, like, my travel knickknacks and souvenirs that I've gotten. I have a shelf with, like, my amiibos, and then the one that I take the most pride in is that I have a shelf with all of my Star Fox stuff. So just kind of looking at it from this angle here, I have a Japanese complete in box Star Fox 64, and a separate copy of Star Fox 64 Japanese, all the Star Fox amiibos of Fox, Wolf, and Falco, the toy car promotion, Star Fox 64, the toy R-Wing from Battle for Atlas, all but one of the World of Nintendo Star Fox figures, the Star Fox Adventures bobblehead, and then I have the first 4 figures R-Wing. I'm only missing a few things, because there's like, there's some promotional stuff for Star Fox Adventures, like there was a Dinosaur Planet survival kit or something or other. And there was a special edition of the first 4 figures one that had a light-up version of the R-Wing, but it was like $800, so that was $400 more than I wanted to spend, so I'm satisfied with just having the base R-Wing, because, I mean, when am I going to light it up? It's basically the same thing, it just doesn't have the lights. And I'm missing, there's a prototype World of Nintendo figure, like a special edition, and then there's a Star Fox Zero statue, and then there's a couple Star Fox Adventures promotional hats, and like a lot of the other stuff is like from the NES or the SNES era. I'm not really too worried about that because I'm more focused like on post Star Fox NES. But it's probably one of the few collections that I'm proud of, because, like, you know, I worked really hard to get it together. Oh, you bastard thing. Elooper. At the very least, I'm getting a good amount of XP from these battles, but, like, I'm gonna look back on the stream and I'm gonna be like, why? Why did I subject myself to this torment? Because, like, if I don't, if I don't continuously press forward on the control stick, I'm gonna get blown out of South Ocean. And then I'll have to go through all of this over again. I might just start using some of my magic. Because, like, I can use that just right off the bat, rather than waiting to use Rain of Swords or any of my other special moves. But, like, it's just like, you know, it's an inch at a time that I get through South Ocean. I also need to heal, too. So it's like, consistently I have to, like, kind of, like, lick my wounds here. It can't be much further, can it? Okay, so it's about right here. There's gotta be an end in sight. I can see the leaves. That means I'm close. Oh, baby, come on. I can literally see it in the... No! I can literally see it in the air. And it's... Oh, no, it's a ambush battle. So I think I might just use Pyram next turn. Delta Shield, attack, and attack.
Delta Shield!
Screw you and your silver magic. I'm gonna obliterate you with my red magic.
Moons, give me strength.
Okay, I kind of figured that the Looper would survive that, but I'm more concerned about those guys just because they can use silver magic and Eternus. Okay, so Cutlass Fury, out the storm, attack, attack. I just want this thing gone. Okay, well I'm actually satisfied with it running away.
That was easy.
I don't mind it too much. Because so long as I can traverse more, I'm fine with that. Okay, I can see a landmass. And once I stop feeling like that pressure against the ship, and I think I have, because that's an Ixotacan landmass, but that's also a random battle. Yeah, because I think what's going to happen is that I'll be able to dock an Ixotaka, but then I'll have to end the stream there. I tell you what, though, this is a journey all on its own, just getting from location to location. Like, this was definitely before the advent of fast travel was really, like, considered a thing. I mean, there probably was fast travel in games at this point, but it's just, like, it wasn't, like, in every single, like, open world, like, JRPG or RPG. Like, this is still kind of in the same era as, like, Final Fantasy VII, where you have an airship that takes you from place to place. So, like, even if you've explored the entire world map, you still have to use your ship to traverse from place to place. Which is appreciated because it feels more like a journey and not just a chore. But, like, I can see, like, fast travel is, like, a good utility to have, though. Because, like, you don't want to have to, like, go through a lot of the same locations again that you've already, like, been to a million times. But in other instances, it's really good to not have it just because you can explore.
We did it!
So, like, you may have, like, missed something on the way back and forth, and... Oh, hey, Holiday, good to see ya. So, I am only going to be streaming for about 30 more minutes. I've been plagued with random battles, and I'm had to go traverse an ocean full of tornadoes, so I've been, like, it's been my own little personal torment, but Did I make it? Did I make it? Yay! I made it! But yeah, it's good to see ya. Okay, good. That means I'm not going to be blown away by the crosswind. Ikesataka. Yeah, because the winds in that ocean area that I was just at with the tornadoes, if you don't continuously push on your control stick, it'll blow you out of South Ocean, and you have to go through the entire thing again, with random battles with enemies that can one-shot you if you're not prepared. Most people on this world don't even know that a continent exists across South Ocean. The discovery of this lush, rich continent with a long history has demonstrated the possibility that even more unknown, undiscovered lands may await. The one with the weird hair. Yeah, the facial expressions are pretty great. I'm sure there are all kinds of delicious things to eat there. And then you've got like a jaguar, like a panther in the... I can see it now. Piles and piles of fruits and vegetables of all different shapes, sizes, colors, and tastes. I bet there are just as many carnivorous monsters roaming around the woods, too. Preying upon unsuspecting fools who sit there stuffing their faces with fruit. Well, I mean, you're going into an unknown land, so you should be a little more careful when just eating random fruits. Because there's plenty of fruits that you can just take off a tree that's going to be poisonous. I actually have a book called the SAS Survival Guide that details like different fruits and like stuff like wild plants that you can actually eat. It shows you like an illustration of what they look like and where to find them. So, like if I ever were in the need to use that, I have a resource available. But it's like I wouldn't just like take a fruit off a tree that looks good because unless it's like something obvious like an apple tree, it's very risky to just take something off a tree and just nom on it, you know. Okay, so since we're in uncharted territory, I'm not sure exactly like what location I'm supposed to go to. I know there's a port here somewhere, but I think it's over here because I see these houses and whatnot. Yep, Horteka. We have made it to Ikesataka, and with roughly like 25 minutes to spare, so I think we made good time here. I always love the music of this place, too. And if I remember right, the Ikesatakan people, I think they're based off of either the Maya or the Aztecs. Because the only... I don't remember if Quetzalcoatl was Aztec or Mayan, but the language definitely, like, there's a lot of similarity. And I won't spoil too much because there is a little bit of like architecture that we'll experience later on, but like I think that's kind of what they're going for here, is like more of a southern kind of aesthetic. I don't know if that's Quetia or Again, a lot of these game pronunciations are really like like loqua, and like they made up a lot of words for this game, like from translation and just like for the lore. So it's like a lot of these pronunciations are up in the air, and a lot of them are fan based. So like, I could be like mispronouncing like Vice and Ica. I was actually watching an episode of AVGN earlier about Ninja Gaiden, and like he mentioned that a lot of people like just didn't know that it was Gaiden and not Gaiden, and like instead of it being Ryu, it was Ryu. But I mean, as long as like the name is intact, I think the pronunciation, like as long as like we know who you're talking about, it's fine. Okay, well, thanks. But then again, we kind of landed in their port unannounced. So it's understandable that they don't want anything to do with us. Let's see here. So, I'll go up this ladder first, because I'm going to kind of explore Ortega a little bit. Because I don't think I'm going to make any substantial story progress in this stream, because like I said, I've only got a limited amount of time. But it'll be good to kind of just see where I'm at here, because I remember this location, but I don't remember like what's here. Because when I played this on my brother's file and watched him play it, like I understood basic parts of the story, but I didn't actually understand the dialogue at all. Yeah, but Ixotaka is just like a really beautiful location. Like, Skies of Arcadia is just so gorgeous in its environmental variety. Like, it showcases a lot of like different areas of the world have different like cultures and different aesthetics. And it's just really gorgeous. Okay, so it looks like they don't trust me. So, I mean, that's completely fair because like, we're literally Blue Rogue air pirates that came from nowhere and landed in their port, so completely understandable they wouldn't trust us. That's like the Skies of Arcadia version of an A-palm. It's got the same color scheme and everything. I love it, though. So, yeah, they definitely don't want anything to do with me. Oh, sweet, a moonberry. Oh, hey, there's that A-palm again. It probably has some Skies of Arcadia name to it, but I'm just going to call it A-palm because that's what it looks like. I mean, just, like, for those in chat who are familiar with Pokemon, like, that's literally just a monkey colored in the same scheme as A-palm from the Pokemon franchise. But I think A-palm was Gen 2. So, and then this game came out in the year 2000, and 2003 was Legend. So, I mean, it would have been, like, I think Gold and Silver would have released at least around the same time as this. I mean, I'm not saying that, like, Sega and so on, like, I think it's Overworks who made this primarily. Like, I'm not saying that they took direct inspiration, but it's just a fun little coincidence, I think. Okay. Oh, there's a Cham. Nice. Oh, I also should probably heal as well. Vice the Admirable. And I'll go ahead and splurge on magic droplets. Drachma's really lacking in magic droplets. Okay. Cuper Cone. Okay. I mean, we're kind of in a safe area right now, so I'm not really too concerned about random battles, but it's, you know, because there won't be any random battles in a safe, like, port location like this. Oh, I can actually get up here. Oh, it's actually who I have to talk to. Hello, Hans. Are you related to Hans Zimmer by any chance? Or Hans from SpongeBob? Well, how is he going to return if he was captured by the Valuans? I mean, I don't think they just let somebody of that notoriety go free, so... Okay, so thank you, Hans. The facial expressions are peak, yeah. And I think that's the good thing, at least with my case, is that I don't have a mouth. So I think the implication that I'm trying to give off here is that I'm speaking either, like, telekinetically or telepathically. So, like, you are hearing this in your brain. But yeah, like, the thing is with the HD mod, it really, like, only overhauled a couple of the models. Like, it's more of just, like, up-resing the game that already existed and, like, the main cast, like, Vice, Ica, and Fina, like, they had their textures, like, up-res and redone, but a lot of the other ones are still the same, like, low resolution. But there is an HD mod that, like, replaces, like, the textures for all the main characters. But the problem is that, like, you actually have to buy the mod off of Ko-fi, and yeah, I understand the guy needs to be paid for his work, but, like, you have to buy the mod and then you have to download it from a sketchy-looking website. And I'm a little concerned with it, but it's like, I heard that some people had some game crashes using it, so I think I'm just gonna play vanilla. Because, I mean, that's kind of the more legitimate experience doing it that way, but, you know, if later on I feel the inclination to download it, I will. Ew. I'm surprised that ship is still airworthy, because, like, there's moss and, like, rust and all sorts of stuff. Like, it's airworthy enough to where it's, like, well, I guess they've got, like, these supporting planks here that prevent it from falling into the sky. But something I've really liked about Skies of Arcadia is just how unique the world is. I mean, of course, like, we've seen, like, floating islands and stuff and things like James Cameron's Avatar and so on, but Skies of Arcadia did it first. Like, I'm sure there was other games that had, like, floating islands and stuff, but Skies of Arcadia's location is just unique because it's literally the continents are floating in the sky because there's no, like, actual landmass or continents that are on the surface. Like, everything is floating in the air, and you fly to different locations with airships. It's really, like, unique. So I have to find the, I have to speak to the village chief, but I'm not exactly sure where he is. So, maybe that pole over there? But yeah, like, a lot of these locations are just unique in their own way, because we went from... Okay, that's where the A-palm is. So, we went from, like, Valua, which is very industrial, dark, and sad, and, like, economically very, very, like, the classes are very, very, either very poor or very rich. But then you go to Nazar, and it's more, like, Middle Eastern themed, and then here, it's more, like, Aztec, Maya, and I won't spoil any of the other locations, but it's just like, it's just so varied and interesting. Like, it's just a world that it feels alive. Okay, I think this is where the village chief is. Oh, no, it's just a house that doesn't have anybody in it. Because I don't think I have to leave Ortega to find the village elder. Did I just pass by sentient pineapples? Those are literally sentient pineapples. What the f... Okay, so I remember the design from when I was a kid, but those are quite literally floating, like, pineapples. What the heck, Skies of Arcadia? Okay, so this appears to be... well, I'm on the right track, I think. Because, like, I'm kind of more focused on just kind of, like, finding my way around. Because I think next stream, like, it'll be easier for me to kind of progress, but... Okay. Oh, hey, it's A-Palm again. Can I get a good look at him? No. Oh, that's kind of cute. Actually, it's really cute. But I think that's one of the enemies that I can encounter, so I'm not gonna have, like, any pleasure in actually fighting them. Because, like, some of these enemy designs are admittedly very adorable, but some of them are very frustrating. But this tower here looks to be, like, in the right direction, just because I'm in a completely different section of Ortega. And there's a moonfish here, too. Oh, right there. Okay, so I'll probably play for another 10 minutes. That's gonna lead me down, so I don't need to do that. So, what is this? Oh, well, if there's a tavern down there, I bet this is, like, their brewery. It's probably where, like, they distill, like, alcohol and stuff. Or just, like, it's a... like, a preparation area. Like, I've taken a tour of a brewery before, so... I mean, I know, like, kind of what it looks like. Okay, so this is just where that chest was. But at the same time, I don't really drink either, so, like... I mean, of course I'm legal age to drink, like, I'm 26, but, you know, I just don't, usually. It's just, I don't really like the taste of alcohol. Like... There are some drinks that I do like, but it's just not... I don't generally prefer to. Like, only if I'm with friends or something. Just because, like, I don't really get much out of it otherwise. Imagine having to wait till 21 to drink. Oh, yeah, like, I forget that, of course, like, drinking age is different all around, because, like, I know that, like, I think it's in Germany, I think it's, like, 18, maybe? 16? I don't remember exactly how young you have to be, but... Yeah, like, I usually drink cider. Like, I mean, I can... Like, vodka and other stuff, like... I mean, I don't really like vodka. Like, rum, I can drink rum if it's, like, more sweet and it's, like, paired with something like lemonade or... But for the most part, I just, like, it's just, I don't like the taste. Like, really, like, if I'm gonna drink, I have to drink cider or I have to do, like, a daiquiri. Just something where, like, the taste of the drink is more powerful than the alcohol. Okay, so... I'm trying to remember, because I slid down there, so there's somewhere else I have to go. So there's probably, like, a location, like a pathway that I'm missing here. Because that just leads me to that chest, but I guess maybe there's something out here that I'm missing. Like, years and years ago, like, when I was doing, like, the YouTube thing, like, a couple of my buddies wanted to do a series, like, where we would, like, where we would drink a little bit and, like, play, like, certain games, but... You know, it was something that I never really got into, just because I don't actively drink. Okay, so this takes me back here. Yeah, I don't remember if the elder... or the chief or whatever is here, because I may have to leave Ortega and go find him, and I just don't have the time for that. Some of us do enjoy alcohol, but don't actively seek it out and drink very moderately. Every, like, few weeks, sometimes cup some drink, that's it. Yeah, like, I've had a cider in the fridge for, like, a while. Like, it's just a singular drink that I had from a six-pack I got, like, months ago, and I just haven't touched it. Okay, so it looks like I just have that above map, so let me see about going down here. Yeah, like, the only time that I'll ever really drink anything is if I go to, like, a bar with some friends. Or if there's a special occasion. Like, I don't, like, I can't just go out and buy, like, a six-pack of beer or anything and just enjoy it. Like, I have to be with friends. Because, like, there's an Irish pub that I go to with my friends in the local area that that has really good pizza, and I've been meaning to go back there and not actually drink anything, because I really want to know if the pizza's that good, or if it's just me, like, with the alcohol, it's, like, making it taste better than it actually is. But, like, me being, like, of Irish descent, like, I do tend to prefer to go to pubs. Everybody here is, like, super unfriendly, but they have a justification for being unfriendly. So, this looks to be... Okay, so this is the Elder, so I guess I can save here. Yeah, I guess I can just kind of sit and chit-chat for a minute, because me talking to them will initiate a cutscene, and I just don't have time to actually, like, do anything with that, but... Yeah, like... I definitely don't, like, party as much as I used to. Like, I was pretty moderately, like, active when I was in college, but I still didn't really go out and do anything much. just because like I wasn't really into like the frat parties and stuff. Like it just wasn't my thing. Like I did a couple campus events, but like I was pretty like much a shut-in when I was in college, and occasionally I'd go out and do like events. But my college, like later on, like especially in the last few years I was there, like they really just they sucked at doing campus events because like for example they had a Halloween party that they did every year. But like there was one year where they had a Halloween party in the gym of like the recreational center, and there was a couple that had like a huge brawl about like their child or something, and the police were called, and like people had to leave the building, and then after that they didn't do anything for Halloween. So like my college really sucked when it came to campus activities. So like even when I did want to go out and do stuff, there really wasn't much to do. Tasted beer once, despised the taste. Other than that, it was just waited. It was legal for me to drink. Yeah, like I said, it's really like you have to find something that, at least for me, I have to drink something that has less of an alcohol taste, more of an actual like flavor. So daiquiris are really good, and cider, there's still alcohol taste there, but it's manageable enough to where I can enjoy it and not worry so much about the taste of alcohol. Because like I can't just go and like buy a bottle of rum and drink that. Like that's like literally drinking mouthwash, in my opinion. There are people who can. There are people who genuinely enjoy the taste of like vodka and so on, but I'm just not that kind of a person. Like I generally prefer like more mild stuff if I do drink, but again, like it's really only, I've really been relegating it to like once a year, really, when I get the chance to go to a bar with friends. But since I don't really get to hang out with my friends that often in my local area, it's very rare that I do that. But yeah, it's really like, at least in the U.S., like it's kind of seen as a rite of passage to like go out and like drink for the first time. But it's just really, there's nothing special about it. Like it's like maybe the first few times it's like, oh, this is cool. Like, oh, you know, like I'm of age. But after that, it loses its luster. It's just not really that fun anymore. But with that being said, I'm gonna have to end the stream here. So about a 2.5 hour stream. I do have other plans for the night, so I wasn't gonna be able to do my 4 hours. I've been struggling with insomnia lately, so I've been waking up a lot later, so I haven't gotten the chance to actually wake up and stream at a time that I really want to. But I'm keeping my schedule consistent, so next stream I'm probably going to finish up Star Fox Adventures, and after that, more Skies of Arcadia. I'm not sure what I'm going to do after Star Fox Adventures. Kind of playing around with a few ideas, but I'm probably gonna just wing it when I get there and see what's going on. I might like do a one-off stream of something and then like use that as kind of like a free day for a while until I find something else. But with that being said, I hope all of you have a wonderful and lovely Friday. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you in the next stream.